Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you 6 sites that you should visit to advance in your web development. Now, there are many sites that if you're a beginner in web development, there are many sites that you'll be introduced to. But when you are given a lot of sites, you do not know which one to start and which one gives you what you really want in your study of web development. Well, rest assured, I'm going to show you the 6 sites that I personally have used, and I want to help you so that you'll be able to find what you really need and not just be bombarded with different researches. So, the first site I want to introduce you to is called HTML Dog. HTML, as you can see, it deals with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript tutorial. These are the tools you need to create the front end side of a website. And as you can see, it has tutorials, techniques, example, and reference. This is a free version, and this is why I love it. It's free, and not just that it's free, but it gives you a very vivid detail of what it is. It gives you explanation. It breaks everything down to a layman's understanding to so that you'll be able to get up and run your website. When you are in here, you'll be able to see the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So in each of them, there's what we call beginners tutorial, intermediate, and advanced. This is the same for CSS and JavaScript. Another one that I would like to introduce you to, the second one, is Udemy. Now, Udemy has a free version and it has a paid version. It is also a very good site to visit if you want to advance more in web development and other studies like the learning of Python, software engineering. It's Udemy is a good place to go, but it has its own pros and cons in that you need to have the paid version to be able to ask questions in the videos. But the free version, you won't ask any videos and they won't give you their Discord account so that you'll be able to ask questions in there. But nevertheless, Udemy is also a good place to advance in your web development career. Another one I'd like to introduce you to is Free Code Camp. Free Code Camp, as the name implies, it's free. The mission is to help people to learn to code for free, and you can donate if a personal choice. Is a non-profit organization that helps people to be able to advance. So once you're in here, you just sign in using your Google account, or you can sign it the usual way, and then you get started. And once you've gotten started, you'll be able to see. They'll ask you to continue with Google or your GitHub. You continue with either of them, and then you can move to any course you want. If it's learning of HTML, learning of CSS, learning of Python, anything that has to do with web development, you can find it at Free Code Camp. The fourth one that I would like to introduce you to is Code Academy. Code Academy, like Udemy, it's a great place to start if you want to learn how to develop a web. You can learn a lot from it, but it has pros and cons in it. In Code Academy, you can learn code for free but to some limits. Most projects in Code Academy are required requires you to have their pro version to pay for it. So it's a free and paid version. So once you've paid for it, you'll be able to advance in some of their projects and later on earn the certificate. Like Udemy, you need to pay to have their certificate. So this it depends on what you want to learn there. So HTML tutorial free, free code camp free, Udemy you it has free and paid version, Code Academy it has free and paid version. But don't you worry, you can still learn. It's just that you need to pay to learn more in advance. That's it. I would like to show you another one. There's Code Pen. As the name implies, Code Pen. It's for front end designers and developers. In case you're having difficulty knowing how to create some code, this is a site that helps you to create codes. Like if you're learning how to do stuffs in JavaScript, this is a very great tool. It functions as an online code editor, so it's an open source. You can copy the code and then experiment it on your own platform and then figure out ways to make it more unique. CodePen, because it has HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, all these tools are used to create a web, and you will learn a lot from this CodePen online code editor. Another one is, oh, something went wrong. Oh, must be the network. Okay, I just want you guys to see how it looks like so that you'll be familiar with it. Okay, you can start coding over here. It's taking some time, but before it loads, let's see. I want to take you to this last place that is, as CodePen is, it's free. You can copy the code, but there's some, like you can see here, pro. Some people that they will need this pro version to be able to access some other um, sources of code, but it's in general it's free. Another one I would like to take you to, the final one, the sixth site that I suggest that you should visit is W3 Schools. It is optimized for learning, testing, and training. It is basically meant for everyone who's anyone that wants to learn how to code online. Its name as W3 School, I'm guessing it's WWW Schools, but I don't know. This publishes HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SQL, Python, anything you want to learn online, you can find it over there. It's kind of a place where you can see all the combination of everything. You can learn anything you want in that W3 schools. So, oh, it has some issues over here. So far, I've shown you. I just wanted you guys to see how it looks like, but it seems as though there's issue. Okay, so far we've seen HTML tutorials, Udemy. HTML tutorials you can learn. It has 3 steps. You have to go through it one by one. It breaks everything down to 3 steps. Once you've mastered these 3 steps, you'll be able to learn how everything related to CSS. I'm not saying that these are the only place sites to visit if you're learning, but these are just the ones that I have assessed and evaluated and found that it is proficient in learning for learning web development. Udemy too has a paid version, the free version. Academy has is only free. Code Academy, you need to have a paid version and a free version. Then we have Code Pen and W3 School. So if you're the kind that doesn't have right now the means to pay online, I suggest you use this HTML to dog, Udemy, and HTML and Free Code Camp and W3 Schools. But if you want to advance or you want to pay, you can also use the Udemy, the Code Pen, and Code Academy. It's your choice. And if at the end of the day don't know the names of these sites, you can always put a comment in the box below, the comment box below, and then I'll reply to you as soon as possible. So I'm happy that you have now known some of the 6 sites that I know. And if there are other upcoming ones that you know, you can always put them there. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a very, 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 very wonderful day. Thank you.